Hey YouTube, this is React City and Pablo.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Demon Slayer episode 24. So, last time we had rehabilitation training. I don't think complete, but it's still going. But we had that moment of trust go between Shinobu and Tanjiro.
Kocho,
Lady
Kocho.
Yeah.
Shinobu.
Is that her name? It might be. You might be right.
name.
Shinobu. Yeah. Tanjiro is training.
Yes.
For everybody.
Because everybody else has given up.
He's carrying this team.
Yes.
As per usual.
Mm-hmm. Well, even if he manages to figure this out, do you think it's going to be enough to get Borgai out of his funk and Zenit to focus, I guess?
I think something major is going to have to happen to kick their butts in gear.
Mm.
Like, I don't know how they would be re-energized. Like I said before, Tanjiro has a serious goal, whereas they don't really have that. So they need something.
Well, Zenit's thing is kind of just like he can't stop Fervin. He needs help.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, check Patreon for the description. And remember, you'll be able to see that's it. This will be the last set of episodes. So
before season 2.
Before season 2, but also before the movie, which we had promised we were going to watch the movie first. But some people have also been pointing out that the TV show is essentially going to retell the movie and then continue. But we were still planning on doing the movie because everyone else has seen the movie, so we may lack some context if they change anything in the show. So we're probably still going to do the movie, and you'll see that up next on Patreon, and then, of course, public release. But we will be going up into season 2 directly, and we're very excited. So, see you in discussion. Those are laundry dryers.
Clobber me with these carpet beaters.
Carpet beaters.
I can't wait to clobber you.
You will not sleep tonight.
Did they sleep?
She's doing with a smile on her face. Did you see her?
She's doing a good job. She's proud of her work. Why wouldn't you not sleep in another room, Tanjiro?
Every time he knocks out, it's like...
His stamina's out of this world.
Oh, it's the test.
She
Oh,
has
she's
a little
sweat.
One itty bitty sweat.
She can chase her. He can chase her. Hey. Oh, so close.
Oh,
I think
tapped.
He touched?
I think he did. No?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Yep.
He did. Words? No words?
I guess
I
I
guess
think
he
it was
doesn't know.
supposed because she's supposed to stop. He's supposed to stop her, I think.
Oh. Oh. What were they doing? What were they doing?
Just
They're
watching?
a mess. No, they were a mess.
They're dirty.
Oh, I didn't catch it. I like how they're sweating too. Like this is their training.
Oh,
Yeah.
went down.
Not even phased.
Oh, well, this might be working. Persevering.
The bird.
Oh, so he's been trying to show them. Time to persevere.
He's
Drink
taking
the
his
medicine.
do it.
Oh, his hands though.
Drink it.
Oh, yeah, it's there. It's just really small.
Yeah, it looks a little bit bigger.
Ah, somebody else feeling inspired?
He's gonna,
Just
what?
more this.
Constant.
They tried and failed.
Great job. Just starts flailing.
When that rattles your blood.
You gotta stop at that point.
Nice.
Just thinking about it, they're like, nah.
Why wouldn't you be able to do it though? Even though there's no need.
Oh. Can't be helped. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
She knows exactly what to do for each of them.
And he's good.
Oh, she's deciding with the coin flip. What's the answer? Oh, is this where she came from? Oh.
そんな日々だった。だけどある日、ツンと音がして、何も辛くなくなった。
Oh, wow.
親に売られた時で
Oh, she got so...
悲しくはなかった。
Is that Kanao?
Yeah, got angry
こ
face.
の子はどうして縛られているのでしょうか。罪人か何かなのですか。見てわかるだろう。ゴミだらけで汚ねえ顔だよ。私は胡蝶かなえと言います。あなたの
She was also Kanae? Oh, maybe that's the name she took.
じゃあ買いますよ、この子。これで足ります。
Pick it up, pleb.
Run.
He's like, don't touch mine.
She's so angry all the
Angrily
time.
washing her hair.
Oh, she's crying.
Aww.
Oh, it's so kind of right.
No. Aww.
Oh, look at that sword.
Pink.
And that's why she flips a coin.
誰の時はこの効果を投げて決めたらいいわよ。ねえ、カナオ。姉さん。そんなに重く考えなくていいんじゃない？カナオは可愛いもの。理屈になってる。いつか好きな男の子でもできたら、カナオだって変わるわよ。いいぞ、その調子だ。もっとそこで、バッと、ギュッと、ギュッと頑張れていて。その調子だ。
Target acquired.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Bye.
Ooh, mission?
Ooh,
Oh, initiating swords.
soon.
Already.
They're so happy.
Who's that?
Gave him his. Whoa! Whoa!
I knew it.
Bruh!
Oh. He's actually trying to kill him.
He's fully trying. Is that a new training?
No, it's attempted murder. Rough hands.
Oh. Oh. Indigo gray. Is he gonna chip it on purpose?
Of course.
Perfect.
Better.
I'll kill you.
the other one too.
Kid's like hanging onto his back. Oh.
I'd be mad too, to be honest.
You actually did it.
Yay.
Total concentration required. Now she's got to put some effort in.
And your veins are expanding.
Got her.
Ah!
He's like super concentrating.
He's gonna throw it.
He can't do it. Does that count? No, they gotta work hard. Catch up.
Ultimate training.
Yep, you're all better.
Alright, I
Oh, that's
forgot about
right.
that.
Well, that was broken.
Yeah.
診察は以上です。体はもう大丈夫ですから。血の神神楽って聞いたことはありますか？ありません。
You're so excited.
死の呼吸とかありません。そのあたりの呼び方について厳しいのですよ。
Oh, the phrasing is
炎の
important.
呼吸を火の呼吸と呼んではならない。縁柱の煉獄さんなら知っていることがあるかもしれませんが、
Next.
任務に出ていますし、期待していますね。はい。
Oh, I was wondering about Nezuko. Sleepy Nezzy. She has a lot of energy to catch up on.
眠ることで体力を回復しているかもしれないって言われたけど、やっぱりたまに目を開けてくれないと兄ちゃん心配だ。あとは善逸と伊之助も一緒だと思う。二人がいてくれると心強い。
Friendship.
禰豆子もそう思うか。
お兄ちゃんなら大丈夫。
What?
Telepathy?
Telepathy.
Train? Train!
Chugga, chugga.
I always
chugga.
forget the time period. Oh. Oh dear.
Evil train.
Oh. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Gross. Nice.
Hey.
Oh!
Hey.
全集中はきつすぎるよ。全然できねえぞ。こんな対象こそこそ噂話があるぞ。反射訓練で使っている薬はお風呂に入れれば疲労や傷の回復を促す優れものらしいですよ。
Nice.
俺は訓練するの。行けばいいんだろ行けば。
Oh, we gotta do a show.
Sure.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Inosuke just got up and just decided to just go. Zenitsu just needed some proper motivation. But they
AKA a wham.
they started themselves up and then Shinobu kind of pushed the rest of the way.
Yeah. What's his name? Tendru. Clapper me with this if I ever stop totally concentrating.
In sleep.
Even during sleep. And they did.
Yes,
and I wrote
happily.
down, they're enjoying this. They were 100% enjoying it.
Because they want to like help him, and they're like, "Yes, this is what he wants. Let's beat him."
Mm-hmm. He's in their eyes, he's an amazing swordsman.
Yeah.
He's trying to climb this mountain, and he asks for their help. And
Yeah.
they're starstruck.
They're like, "Of course."
Yeah.
And then he eventually was able to. I don't know if something came before this, but he was eventually able to break one of the gourds.
Yes.
The smallest one, but
Mm-hmm.
still.
Yeah, we never saw him break the biggest one.
No.
Even though they're all good now, so maybe we get to see that.
I think that would be like maybe he comes back to visit or something. It's like, Tanjiro-san, can you break it?
Stops by real quick to break
Sure.
some boards and leaves. No explanation. Yeah.
Yeah. And then during his training with I wrote her name now. Kanao.
I think it's Kane.
No,
No,
the
Kanao.
sister's name, the eldest sister's name is Kanae.
Okay.
Her name is Kanao.
Okay, Kanao.
So the youngest sister is Kanao. Kanao, he touched her, barely
touched her. She was like,
what is this?
She's catching up.
yeah.
Yes. And then, right, that's when, after that is when, what's his name? Inosuke jumped up and is like, let's go, Manatsu. And they officially went to start training.
Yeah, because they had seen him do that probably because they're looking through the door.
Yeah.
So, before it seemed impossible, but he showed them it was possible. There is progress being made.
Yeah.
Probably took like, what, a week? More than a week?
Mm.
I love Lady Coaches. She just knew exactly what to say to each of them. It's like, you probably can't do it.
Even though there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to.
But
that's
it can't
okay.
be helped. It can't be helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just threatens her.
Yes, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that.
It's funny.
He did say when he was talking to some kid and was like, hey, what did she just say? I've stomped on kids before. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
I
it
don't
was
remember
one of the little
the
kids.
3 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've stomped a kid out before.
Yes.
What?
He always says it so proudly as well.
Yeah. And we got a little bit of backstory this episode for Kanao.
Yeah,
So,
and why she's always spaced out.
Yeah, she's like literally broken.
yeah, her psyche snapped.
Yeah.
She heard the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she got sold by her parents.
Mm.
So, yeah, you mentioned it in episodes. You probably got her name at least somewhat from the elder sister.
Yeah, I think they named her.
Yeah. And she gave her the coin.
Mm-hmm.
So when she's on her own, she can't make any decisions for herself. So she
Yeah.
flips the coin to do it for her.
Yeah.
Mm. Although it seemed like after she flipped the coin, she was looking over like she still wanted to go over there.
Yeah.
But she still chose to follow the coin anyway.
Yeah.
I like her design, though.
Yeah, it's adorable. And matching her headspace of emptiness.
Yeah.
I actually like the little thing of Kocho's elder sister's eyes were prettier. Like, I think they did it on purpose. Like, it was more glossy.
Glossy, yeah.
Like, Kocho, she's always got a smile, but you can kind of see the difference where...
The sister was real.
Yeah, you could see the joy on her face.
Yeah.
Whereas her sister, she's been keeping up the smile for a bit.
Yeah,
Putting
she
it
knows
on.
there's been,
Yeah.
And that kind of is reflected with Kanao's face, where she's not trying.
Mm-hmm.
That's just her, you know, with a blank stare.
Just blank.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh right, they got their swords back.
Oh yeah. I wrote down Haganetsuka was the name of the one who did Tanjiro's.
Yeah, often this is just seem like, hold this.
He was fully going for it too.
Yeah, like he made the sword, but didn't know if he could hold himself back once he saw him. He couldn't. I'm gonna kill him.
What's funny is you see it from afar. I'm like, hold it. It's like, why? Hold it.
Something interesting they said is he's known for loving his swords more than anybody else, but he also said in the sword forger's homeland. So there's a specific place where the sword forgers come from.
Right. They're like, they pass on the trade to all their kids.
Yeah.
And everybody has to wear that mask.
Yeah, peculiar, huh? And he was the calm one up until Inosuke decided to chip his sword.
Yeah.
Because it didn't look
He's
cool.
like, I'll kill you, kid.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, that's more dangerous to have like that jaggediness going on.
Yeah, it shreds. I guess it would lose his cutting power, but it would leave more vicious wounds for the demons to heal.
Yeah.
So,
I like how Inosuke chips it, looks back at the guy, stares for a while, goes on to the next sword.
It's like those videos of the cats where they yell, no, don't push it over, and it looks at you, and then it just pushes
Yeah.
That's what,
Exactly like that. Oh, it's funny.
poor sword master was getting along with Tanjiro too.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
so
he's
calm.
the crazy one. How could you?
Yeah. That's funny.
And then I think it was after that we see Tanjiro took down Kanao.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was an amazing
And
scene.
beat
I
her
loved
twice.
that. Yeah. And I mean, like, not even barely. Like, he was trying hard, but he got her. Fully, yeah. Like, no, like, miss, win.
I like how his niceness came through even
He's like-
while he was super concentrated. Like, but she's gonna get dirty and stinky.
Yeah, his personality shines through everything, no matter what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it shows like how deeply his whatever he's learned has gotten. That he can do it almost subconsciously and
exactly.
weave himself into it.
Mm-hmm. And we got a little thing of, I think it happened right afterwards with Nezuko there.
Yeah, and Ben.
Yeah. She's it sounds like he's planning on leaving her behind.
I thought that, but like he said he would never separate from her.
I mean, yeah. The only time he's left her was with the master who taught him for final selection. But
that's true. So maybe he would. Maybe he trusts Kocho.
The area. Mm. You know, it could also be just like I know you're seeing, but I'm planning on leaving soon. You know,
yeah,
like
maybe
it's
you're gonna have to come.
That you'd come with me. Like I put you in the box.
Right.
I put you in the box. And a little bit before that, what's his name? Tanjiro tried to talk about the fire breathing technique.
Oh, that's right, with Lady Kocho.
And she said 2 words that were translated the exact same. She's saying these 2 words are different. Fire breathing and fire breathing.
No, it's flame breathing.
Oh, was it flame breathing?
Yeah.
I saw fire breathing twice.
It's flame.
Okay.
Yeah, Master Rengoku uses flame breathing.
Yeah.
Flame Hashira.
And she was saying that they're very particular in the words that you use to describe them. So she's like, oh, I don't know what fire breathing is. Flame breathing, though. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I like they brought that up because you'd think most people would be like, what if he means this? No, they're very strict. You say anything else, they kill you.
So,
they end your life.
It's interesting. It could be either one, his father was just kind of like amateur when he learned it and just thought, oh, it's called fire breathing. And never really, heard properly that maybe it was flame breathing. Or it actually is something different that his father either developed or it was passed down.
Passed down.
Mm-hmm. Passed down into his family that never ended up in the knowledge of the Hashira for some reason.
I'd imagine it can't be that he was an amateur, mainly because of what he used it for. Like Tanjiro incorporated it into his Sora style and suddenly was able to cut harder and move faster towards Rui. And also that would suggest that some breathing styles are inherently better than others. Because then the flame would be better than the water breathing.
Right.
So there's I go back to that thing that we were talking about, that theory that what if there was other ways of dealing with the demons? Perhaps this thing that was passed down was a tradition held in this village, and maybe like not the chief, but that guy in the village, their family takes care of the demons that come near. But they were never sort of demon slayers. They were just they stayed in the area maybe.
Yeah.
So
And also, there is hope that if fire breathing is different from flame breathing, that when Tanjiro becomes a Hashira one day, there won't be 2 flame breathers. There'll be a flame and a fire.
A fire water dragon.
Fire water dragon.
Blue eyes white dragon.
That's all I have.
Same.
I want to get into the next one. Next episode will be the finale. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And remember, hit the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the movie a whole week early. And we'll be seeing you guys next time in React City. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
A special thanks to Washington, Saud, John, Chance, and Kay.